both of these teams. Very, very scary. But, oh, man, Boomie and Sandstorm, they bring to the table so many things that a good 2v2 team should have.
Cody Travis looks sick today.
Yeah.
They're in Twilight Grove. There's some fancy stuff that can happen here. But I know that Sandstorm and Boomie are both very comfortable with any map that they can be put onto. I'm excited to see how this map plays out. Game number 1's underway, and nothing really serious to start here. And Cody actually taking a lot of the damage himself. Down air into turnaround down air onto Boomie. Boomie thought that Sandstorm was going to continue to get hit, and Cody Travis just turned around to hit him, and the recovery hits.
Sandstorm in orange right now. I think Boomie just got his first weapon.
Definitely did. He was playing so much of a support role, but what's interesting is that by trying to support Sandstorm, he took more damage than... and the recovery connects, and then a second recovery from Isidroo. Boomie just getting knocked around. He keeps putting himself in a position where he thinks his opponents are going to be, and then they keep hitting in the opposite direction. He goes, why are you aiming for me here? Isidroo barely damaged at this point. Cody Travis, maybe if he was another legend, that would have killed off the top. That down stick definitely will do it. Very few legends will be able to survive from that.
Well, actually, a few people have been placing that. Multiple people today have been placing those so well right over the corner so their opponent doesn't bounce off the stage.
Haymaker comes out onto Boomie, and that actually gets the KO. Sandstorm waiting very patiently for the respawn, and Cody Travis allowing him to waiting for Boomie to find a weapon before they can go back into the regular swing of things. Because if you go against a Mordex on the side of the stage that's holding a scythe, nair, down air, doesn't matter what he decides to do. He's going to toss you to your death, especially on Twilight Grove.
Yeah, you could die very, very early because they're so close to that blast zone on the right side. Even if you're on the Mordex's left, because of that active input on site, they can turn you around and send you into that. And Cody Travis and Isidroo absolutely knew that.
Good recovery coming up from Cody Travis. Sends Sandstorm flying to his death and evens up the stocks. And Boomie and Cody Travis are traded evenly in damage, which works slightly in Cody Travis' favor. Unless Boomie goes for that chase dodge Sarah off the top of the map. Cody Travis going so high up. No signature conversion coming up from Isidroo. And Boomie playing a nice little falling neutralite onto Cody Travis as he slides off the platform. Cody looking hurt here in game number 1. Sandstorm surprisingly holding on to the right side of the stage. They're trying to move on to the same side of the stage with each other. Oh, that side stick. Isidroo putting out side stick after side stick and not ever getting punished, and the ones that do hit are just good for him. I'd say,
Isidroo might be in a little bit of trouble here too as well.
Wait,
Sandstorm going under deep. Gets the bamboozle on him, sends him to his death. Oh my gosh.
Boomie can make it back, and he does. He dive kicks to be able to go underneath the stage to avoid any potential ground pound or down air follow-up. And now red team is solidly ahead. 4 stocks to 2, but that ground pound could no, doesn't do it. Hits him in just the right direction. No, Boomie, I guess he used enough jumps in the air before he got hit.
He must have gotten caught out, yeah.
And that Sarah will even things up almost immediately. And Boomie getting team comboed here. Both recoveries. Cody Travis and Isidroo's like, screw it. One of us will hit him.
That's just a meat grinder, man. They put him in the lawnmower.
And brought from white to orange, immediately falling Sarah to the down air. Boomie was not expecting that. Puts him in the orange. Sandstorm. There's so many cases where Sandstorm and Boomie are on opposite sides of the map waiting for something to happen instead of trying to make something happen with each other. And I feel like that might actually cost them in game number 1 here if they're not careful, because Cody Travis and Isidroo are definitely being proactive here on Twilight Grove. Falling Sarah does not hit, but these recoveries are coming out, and they're keeping Sandstorm separated from Boomie. Falling Sarah will put Boomie into the island, but Sandstorm gets the early KO onto Isidroo, and now Boomie looks like he's going to follow shortly afterwards, but Sandstorm on that little crevasse on the side of Twilight Grove does so well with the sight. Neutral stick does not connect, but that definitely would have been the KO. Oh, he finds himself on the side of the stage. Will he go for the gravity cancel neutral stick? I think it's too risky. If you use the gravity cancel, the dodge is gone, and you have got 2 opponents that are bloodthirsty and ready to take you out. They want winners finals.
And look at where Sandstorm was positioned. He was not right on that corner where that neutral stick would hit. He was too far back for the neutral signature to hit right over that edge. He was just going to be punished. D-Light Sair, not going to be quite enough yet. We see Sandstorm coming in. That will kill, even though it hits Sandstorm. That actually,
beautiful positioning.
Honestly, that could have been kind of really risky. Because Sandstorm was in the red. Boomie was also in the red. If that didn't kill Cody Travis, but it did kill Sandstorm,
keep in mind, it doesn't necessarily, I'm pretty sure about this. You don't do the same amount of knockback on the teammates, even though you do a considerable amount. And Cody Travis was more damaged. And the worst case scenario, you kill them both. I think Boomie was pretty confident about that. And if he didn't hit the D-Light onto Cody Travis, he wouldn't continue with the Sair. So I thought that was actually really brilliant edge guarding coming out from both of them here. Because there's the D-Light. Sandstorm puts himself in a position just in case it doesn't hit. Sair connects. And you can even see at the rate at which they were knocked back that in teams, even though there is team attack on, you don't get as much force in those scenarios. Very well played coming out from Boomie and Sandstorm, and showing off that they do have that team synergy, and it's getting better by the games. However, Cody Travis and Isidroo we're definitely keeping them on their toes there. And if Isidroo didn't die as early as he did off the side, and a lot of that had to do with the placement of the platform on Twilight Grove, I think there could have been an argument that they were going to win that game. I'm wondering if they're going to take them to what would be... so Twilight Grove immediately banned out. They're like, you know what? No. We don't want anything weird like that. We want some stages that are big, have enough places to move around, and aren't going to allow us to get killed off the side of the map. Mammoth Fortress is going to be the neutral pick here in game number 2.
Now, what's funny is I would say that Isidroo and Cody Travis are different Axe players. Like, they're not the exact same Axe player, but a lot of times last match, you were seeing them do virtually the exact same thing at the exact same time. Like, they were choosing to fast fall at the exact same time.
Oh, the recoveries, the meat grinder.
Yeah, they were doing that exact same thing at the exact same time. They were doing fast fall, Sayers, the opposite direction from one another, but it looked like they were synchronized swimming with one another, and the timing was just too perfect for it to be anything more than they're on the same page.
Yeah, and being on the same page, ironically, isn't always the best in doubles because you want
Which is like we saw that meat grinder where they didn't pick one another.
You kind of want to be alternating pages, you know, like a page is 1, 3, 5, and the other person's page is 2, 4, and 6, so that you can actually read the book properly instead of having 2 pages printed on the same place.
It's like how the houses on the left side have even number addresses and the houses on the right side in the neighborhood have odd number addresses.
Is that you know, that doesn't actually work. That's not how it is everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, it's really confusing.
Well, that's a failure at city planning.
That's true. You ever been to a place where the drive on the left side of the road instead of the right? Oops.
No, that's gross. I never want to do that.
Gosh, it's awful.
Where have you been that they've done that?
St. Croix.
I don't know what that is.
It's like Virgin Islands.
Oh, okay. It's because they were conquered by the British. That's really only a British thing. It's not even just an EU thing. It's really a British thing.
Wow, that's fascinating. Wow, look at that. Isidroo has 1 stock. Whoops. Definitely. Wow. Boomie and Sandstorm weren't really happy about how Twilight Grove went. Oof. Cody Travis, however, managed to clean things up a little bit. Boomie and Sandstorm both losing their first stocks there in equal fashion. Cody Travis in the orange, but a lot of hurt went onto Isidroo. He's kind of realizing that, like he's maneuvering around so where he's not getting hit by things, but instead neutralizes Cody Travis. He's like, okay, Cody, if we're on the same stock at the same time, I won't feel as bad. I'm surprised he said anything to that because. I'm Cody Travis goes down, and this is looking brutal. Boomie and Sandstorm are on a whole nother level here. Unfortunately, maybe it was just like it took 1 game to be able to figure out what they have to do, but under 2 minutes, almost 6 stocks have been gone, and the team combo begins. And it looks like they're trying to figure out, like, no, hold on, okay, wait, toss that weapon away. Which one do you want? The scythe? Okay. We're going to start things up really quickly. And Cody Travis is taking advantage of that little momentary confusion and actually doing so much damage here. Getting Sayers and weapon tosses, bringing Sandstorm and Boomie both into the red, but there's the combo that they're looking for. Gets a little Sayre into recovery, looking for the downlight to hit him back into his teammate. But, the ground pound might be able to do it. Is that it?
A little bit of an awkward clash there.
Boomie going for the weapon toss on the Sandstorm and saying, like, just get it over with.
Extremely low damage.
Very
Look
quick.
at that. 461, 387, 372, 65. Yes. That's insanely low damage. Well, that means very early kills.
Yeah, so we're gonna get a little bit of insight into how it happened here on the replay as we see Cody Travis getting killed at the top.